is a line prime beat production.
Rishi's puffs on the mic, y'all know what it's like. Gonna school my boy Isaac in his subject tonight. Rustling this beat like it's curry. I'm in a rush, gotta hurry. Pull up in my miata, getting taller, going harder. I'm a balla, going fast down the highway when I'm late. When you pull up in front of me, I had to brake. Thank God I had the seatbelt, otherwise I would have gone through the windshield. That would have been bad, I would be sad. But Newton's first law of inertia is actually quite rad. Yeah. An object in motion would stay in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. An object at rest would stay at rest unless acted upon by an outside force. That's what it's like.
Newton's first law without a flaw. You know this is all raw. Rishi puffs on the mic, DJ Kakade on the lights, Jack with the lines, Andrew watching K-pop all the time. Yeah.
Second law, force equals mass times acceleration. My biceps be inflating, lifting weights while you hating, but to accelerate more mass, I need more muscle strength to go just as fast. Third law now. Final one, almost done. Gonna go hard, so you better run. Foot on the ground on the fun. Push on the pavement so it can push you. Rocking my world, that's what you do. For this action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
That's right. Newton's three laws without a thought. You know this was all raw. Rishi puffs on the mic, TJ Kakade on the lights, Jack with the lines, Andrew watching K-pop all the time. That's a joke, but I'm never gonna stop. For real though, behind the camera with the trio. Yeah. A Kakade keeps the dock away.
Spit fire, straight smoked him.
That's right.
Rishi's puffs with TJ Kakade on the mic. Hey.
You know, I was walking through the desert the other day on my way to Outback Steakhouse, and I ran into a freaking kangaroo. A man was there too who was fighting the kangaroo, you know. And I was watching him for a while, and I thought, man, this guy's going to steal my kill. He's going to steal my lunch. So I had to go beat the kangaroo before he beat the kangaroo, you know. You know what I'm talking about? And then I woke up from my dream. Alright, TJ Kakade in here. You know, C-O-C-K, day. You got me right there. Yep, real slick. Alright, so going fast down the highway when I'm late, when you pull up in front of me, I had to brake because these dudes the other day be driving real slow. Thank God I had the seatbelt, otherwise I would have gone through the windshield. That would have been pretty bad, you know. So, you know, I'm gonna tell it's story time, guys. Story time. So, you know, me and Rishi's puffs out here. I was in the passenger seat, and this man don't know how to drive. He was going 120 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. Like, come on. All we were doing is going to Outback Steakhouse, but they had the best Black Friday deals going on, you know, had to get some of that steak before the kangaroos caught us from behind. So, we didn't want the kangaroos taking our steak, so we had to drive 180 in a 30 zone to get that steak first. You know, we were belting it on that highway, and all of a sudden, this fool, who obviously was not going for the steak, just pulls out in front of us. We had to smack on those brakes real hard. I don't even know why the car even has brakes anymore. We almost died. But then there was a seatbelt, you know, so we were alright. So, you know, the seatbelt, I was like flying forward, and my head almost hit the friggin' roof. And then the seatbelt stopped us, you know. It was pretty rad. That's when I knew it was Newton's first law. You know, I was like the object, you know, kind of moving in motion, or whatever they call it these days, whatever the cool kids call it. And then the seatbelt was like this pole thing that was like not moving. So, you know, it was like the outside object that was stopping my motion, which showed how there's like, you know, resistance and force and stuff. Newton's laws. Alright, second law. Force equals mass times acceleration. My biceps be inflating. Lifting weights while you hating, but to accelerate more mass, I need more muscle strength to go just as fast. Well, you already know I was popping at Outback Steakhouse last week, you know. They got a ton of those down in Australia where I live. So, you know, we got the 200 weight, you know, 200 gram weights that I was lifting. I have major biceps. I don't know if you guys can see. But I've been working out recently, so I'm pretty built. And I was lifting this 200 gram weight with one hand. Alright? That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid there. My muscle was the force lifting the 200 gram really quick. 200 gram weight. But my muscle was so strong that I could lift that weight and put it down really quickly. Which shows that, you know, Newton's second law. My boy Isaac, who we've been schooling this whole time, he said that force equals mass times acceleration. And you got the 200 gram mass, a quick acceleration up down, my hand was a force. Oh, and I also saw a kangaroo. Third law now, final one. Almost done, gonna go hard, so you better run. Foot on the ground on the fun, push on the pavement so it can push you. See, that's like Inception. And rocking my world, that's what you do. For this action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So that was a verse, you know. So basically, I'm going to tell you guys a cool little story. So one day, of course, back at Outback Steakhouse, I was eating some kangaroo, and all of a sudden this raccoon ran in, you know. So I was freaking running from this raccoon, this crazy wild raccoon. He was trying to eat my pet koala. Like, I'm not bad girls, I love the man, but I'm not going to eat a freaking caterpillar or something. So this raccoon is trying to eat my pet koala, and I was running as fast as I can. Trust me, I am freaking Usain Bolt of Australia, so Usain Grills or something. And then I realized as I was running, like, it just hit me, like, just like the kangaroo did yesterday, that force is just it's everything, you know. Okay. It was like equal and opposite, because the ground was pushing back against me while I was pushing on the ground, and it was pretty rad. It was like propelling me forward and everything. And I'm like, man, the earth is a pretty rad place, dude. And while I was sitting there pondering, I think the kangaroo actually ate my koala, and the raccoon kind of ate my foot.